You alone do we worship, and you alone do we turn to for help, is a profound statement from Surah Al Fatiha in the Quran that encapsulates the essence of Islamic monotheism and the relationship between a believer and Allah. Here are some details about this declaration. Exclusive worship. This phrase emphasizes the concept of Tawheed, monotheism, in Islam, which means the belief in the oneness of Allah. It affirms that worship is directed solely to Allah, without associating partners with Him. Muslims worship Allah alone, recognizing His uniqueness, omnipotence, and divine attributes. Direct relationship. The statement signifies the direct and personal connection between the worshipper and Allah. It highlights the believer's reliance on Allah as the sole object of worship, with no intermediaries or intercessors. Muslims have a direct line of communication with Allah through prayer, supplication, and acts of worship. Complete devotion. The phrase reflects the comprehensive devotion of a believer towards Allah. It encompasses all aspects of worship, including acts of prayer, fasting, charity, pilgrimage, and obedience to His commandments. It implies dedicating one's entire life to the worship and service of Allah, seeking His pleasure and nearness. Dependence on Allah. By stating that believers turn to Allah alone for help, it acknowledges that all assistance, guidance, and support come from Him. Muslims place their trust and reliance on Allah's mercy, wisdom, and power. They recognize that He is the ultimate source of strength, solace, and solutions to their problems. Rejection of false deities. The phrase asserts the rejection of any form of worship or reliance on false gods, idols, or deities. Muslims firmly believe in the oneness of Allah and reject any association of partners with Him. It affirms that true worship is reserved for Allah alone, the Creator of the heavens and the earth. Unity of purpose. The statement unifies Muslims in their worship and dependence on Allah. It highlights the common bond among believers worldwide, regardless of their diverse backgrounds and cultures. It reinforces the concept of the Ummah, Muslim community, united in their devotion to Allah and seeking His guidance and assistance. Humility and gratitude. The declaration reflects the humility of the believer before the greatness of Allah. It acknowledges that all worship and assistance are granted by Allah's grace and mercy. Muslims express gratitude for the privilege of worshiping Allah and seeking His help, recognizing His infinite blessings and benevolence. You alone do we worship, and you alone do we turn to for help, is a concise yet profound statement that encompasses the core principles of Islamic monotheism: devotion, reliance, and gratitude towards Allah. It serves as a reminder for believers to dedicate their lives to the worship of Allah and seek His guidance and assistance in all matters. May we always worship Allah alone and turn to Him for help, finding solace, guidance, and mercy in His divine presence.